I just wanna be successful.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl 8 times, and I'm back with another video. So yeah, this is gonna be a story time. A lot of people know this. If you know me personally, you know this story. Or if you was around me around this time, y'all know it was not a good time for me in my life. Like, I was going through a lot. I was doing a lot. I was like angry at this time. But yeah, this gonna be the story time on the time I got arrested. Me and my homegirl, we got arrested over some fraudulent drama. Girl, let's not even get. Anyways, let's get into the story time. So back in 2017, probably 2017, yeah. I was friends with these girls that a lot of people know. Well, I don't know if a lot of people know, but if you knew me, then you know that I was cool with them. Me and my other homegirl, we was cool with them. We was all cool. We all hung out. That to the third. So yeah, something was that happened. Okay, basically we got into this little beef thing over a dude because she slept with him, and I had just me and him had just broke up, and I felt some away because I'm like, you my friend. I hang with you almost every day. Like, that's not cool. It wasn't cool of you to do that. And I just set it straight with her or whatever, and that was it. But then, like, it kept on coming back to me that she was like talking about me, like, and I'm like, I already talked to her, I already confronted her about this. So one day, right, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna drop it. So I asked her, could she come pick me up and take me somewhere? She was like, for sure. So I'm like, okay, we getting back on kind of good terms. So I had went in to get something, and I came back out. She wasn't out there no more. So I'm like, okay. And my homegirl told me like, oh, she was saying this and this about you, and then like she just pulled off. So I'm like, girl, like, what's wrong with you? So I say something to one of the girls that was in the car about it. So she texts the girl that was talking about me, text my homegirl and was like, oh, you can't keep your mouth closed. Like, you can't da da da. Like, she really thought that my homegirl was not gonna tell me what she said about me. Like, what you mean? So then I had my homegirl password, and I replied like, what you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, sis, like, she's my homegirl. She gonna tell me, just like your homegirl would tell you if somebody was talking about you. Like, I didn't get my phone cut off. But back to what I was saying. So that night, me and her got into like this big argument, and she came to my house. She pulled it back up to my house. Cause I told her to pull up because I wanted to fight, and she pulled up, but she wouldn't get out the car. So I'm like, okay, but like I was going berserk. Like, I was going berserk because I'm like, you gonna pull up to my house? You're not gonna you pull up to my house? You're not gonna get out to fight? Like, what's your purpose? Like, what is your purpose? So they call my mom. They talking junk to my mom. Call my mom. They leave, and then they call my mom talking all types of trash, junk to my mom. Call my mama her name. So I'm like, these hoes. I'm like, oop, I ain't gonna call them no hoes, cause these girls act like I'm not gonna see them at school. Like, I'm gonna see y'all at school tomorrow. What do you mean? So I get to school and I see her, and I'm like, we finna fight, and she like, no, da da da. Like, this girl think she think I'm stupid. She trying to make me throw the first lick, cause then I'm gonna really get in trouble. Like, you know, if you throw the first lick, then you really actually, y'all know how schools is. If you throw the first lick, that means it was premeditated, whatever. So I'm like, girl, I'm talking to her. She just keep on saying no, da 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 da. So then my homegirl sees us up there talking. She run up there. She start yelling and stuff. Me and my homegirl are two different people. I'm not the type of person to be yelling and causing scenes. She is. I'm more of a we either gonna do it or we ain't. I'm literally talking to her like I'm talking to y'all right now. Yada yada, boom boom. They all are getting it out. So we all just standing like this group, and one of the girls one of the girls that came and was arguing that ain't even had nothing to do with it was arguing with my other homegirl. So the girl that was arguing with my homegirl is big. Like, she's a big one. She's big one. No offense to her, or like that, but she's big. And I'm like, girl, you're not talking to her. Like, my homegirl was arguing with the other girl. Like, she's not even paying the mind. You just in the background. So I'm arguing. I'm starting arguing with her. Like, what you mean? So I end up hitting her, and She don't hit me back, and I'm like, oh god. So I kind of like just back up away from like the crowd. I'm like, oof, oof, this not good, cause it's not good, cause it's not good. It's not good. She didn't hit me back, and that's not good. So I just kind of like walked away, and they came and like broke up the thing. They took us to the office or whatever. And he asked me, he was asking me questions about the thing, and I'm like, well, this what happened. They came to my house, and I got it, and I came, and they would call my mama her name, so I was ready to fight. They didn't want to fight, whatever. And so a few days go by, and then they was like, well, we have you on video hitting such and such in her chest, and so you're gonna get a whole full what's the name or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, at that point, I did not care about nothing. So a few weeks go past, and not a few weeks, maybe like 3 weeks go past, and we still was beefing with each other. Like I was not finna just drop that beef. Like, I was actually trying to, but like, I have this brother. He's not my real brother, but I call him my bro. Like, they would link up with my brother, and they just be talking about me. Like, they act like he's not gonna tell me, and he would tell me everything they would say about me, and they would go and say how that I'm like scary, stuff like that, like trying to get under my skin type stuff. My problem was that I would go run social media. Oh
One more question.
Let me get straight to the point. So one day, we was all chilling. It was me, my homegirl, my other homegirl, rest in peace to her. We was, and my other, well, she's not my homegirl now, but she was then. So we all chilling at my house, and they get on live, and my ex homegirl, she joined it, and was like, they was talking about us. And they was like, y'all could pull up right now, we ready to fight. And I'm like, y'all know. I told everybody in the house, like, that's not a good idea. They 12. Like, I already know what type of girls they are. Like, they 12. Like, they gonna call the police. I'm telling them that it's not a good idea. Because I'm like, bro, they 12, bro. They gonna call the police. Like, obviously they gonna call the police. They 12. Like, bro, like, why would you want to go over there and on their property? Like, they gonna call the police. I already knew they was. But my homegirl and my other homegirl, rest in peace to her, they was determined on going over there to, like, settle the beef. So I'm like, alright, y'all can go. I'm not gonna, like, just let y'all go on y'all own. I'm gonna ride too. Period. So we get in the car. We get there. And we get out. They in the door. They just in the door looking at us. And my homegirl is, like, in their yard, like, boo, 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 come outside. I wish I had videos. I'm gonna see if I got videos. Yeah, I could insert. She was like, y'all come out, y'all scary. Like, they just looking in the door like they not coming out. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm about to get mad. They just looking at us, and I'm like, bro, we should freaking leave because this something ain't right. Like, why are they not coming outside and they made us come over here? So my homegirl arguing, like, she just yelling at them or whatever. And they come on yelling at the door like, hold on, we coming or whatever. So we out there for like a good 7 minutes, and they still ain't come out. And my homegirl still yelling at them for to come out. So we just gonna leave at this point. But then we see the police car coming down the street, and I'm like, nah, these hoes not finna get away with it like that. So they came out like on the porch. Like, they came out on the porch, I guess, when they seen the police car coming down the street. Cause I guess they thought that we weren't gonna try nothing. Like, girl, please, like, girl, fuck them. Like, don't nobody care. Like, no. So I try to run up. I didn't make it because the police was there. Like, shoot me up, but whatever. He put me in handcuffs, and he put me in the car. And then right after I tried to run up, after he put me in the car, my homegirl tried to run up, and he got her big self. He put her in handcuffs, put me in the car. So then my ex homegirl, she I forgot what she did. I guess she threatened him or something. So he was like, "Oh, you want to threaten?" And he put her in handcuffs and put her in the back of the car. And we was arrested, man. We got arrested. And I'm like, wow, oh my God, we really getting arrested. And the ride to the police thing, like, we was like joking around in the car. Like, we was not caring. Like, we was not too mad. We wasn't scared or nothing. Like, we was in the car joking around. And then the police officer like, "Oh, y'all think that's funny?" Like, okay. Like, they call us over here. Y'all think we finna be like, "Oh, cry, like, we got arrested." Like, I don't care. At this point in my life, I did not care about nothing. Like, I really didn't. I was like heartbroken. I was angry at everybody and everything. I just wasn't in a good mindset at all. You think I'm really finna calm down for these little girls these girls that was taunting me, messing with me, and they got me arrested. And I know they think that junk was so funny. We in the car, we in there joking around. The police officer like, "Y'all think this funny?" Da 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 da. So we get to the police like station thing, and they had us in there. We was still in there joking around and stuff like that. They was like, "Oh, y'all think it's funny? Oh, y'all think it's funny?" It was like a bunch of officers in there talking to all three of us, and we just like we don't care. We don't care about none of this. Like, we was joking around. We was like bad, bro. Like, we was really bad. So yeah, I got arrested. We all got arrested, and yeah. And my homegirl that didn't get arrested, rest peace to her. She, she dropped our phones off stuff at my house, or at my other friend's house, and we picked up our phones and stuff like that. And she was just like, she glad we was good and everything. And yeah, a few weeks after that, she did pass away. November 2nd would be 2 years since she passed away. Yeah, she got into a car accident, but yeah. I don't have a problem with none of them. You feel me? Cause I outgrew it. It's been 2 years. If I have a problem with them still, it would be like, wow. But I would never, ever, never, ever, never be friends with them. None of them. No, I would never stoop that low to be friends with them type of people. They might have changed. They might have, grew up. But I would never, ever. I don't see myself in that position where I would be friends with them or try to be friends with them. I forgave them. I forgave them for, causing all that trouble in my life, then trying to play victim. I forgave them for that. I forgave them for speaking ill of my dead friend after she had died. I forgave them for that. You feel me? But I would never ever trust them. And I don't see if anybody trusts them now. They some fools. But they might have changed, you feel me? I don't know. I haven't talked to them in 2 years. So, I don't know. But, best of luck to them. Yeah. So, I guess the story time is, it ain't that juicy. But it's just a story time to tell because a lot of people know this, but a lot of people don't know, like, the details. I didn't really get into details because, like, it ain't really that, it was that deep. But, like, I don't feel like it. This is just a quick little story time. So, I'm up with you. And like, comment, subscribe. And I will be back with another story time because I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I might as well tell this one too. I already told it before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's juicy, and nitty gritty. So, you baby. Okay, so, period. Bye.